weren't able to hear it loud and clear, but
Triple threat high school sports coverage. Radio, TV, internet. Only at Power 95.7.
For the Falcons. Lamar Ray, number 23, 6'3", senior. Shanakai Hopper, senior for the Alchesay Falcons. Shanakai, 6'4". Chapman Jr. Jordan Gardner, senior. Keegan Bjorn, senior, 6'1". Kurtwood, senior, 6'4". Ty Pollock, senior. That's your starting lineups for the Alchesay Falcons and the Snowflake Lobos. Remember, Lobos 10-game winning streak facing the Alchesay Falcons 13-game winning streak. We're live here at Lobo Gymnasium. My name is Jean Barton alongside Hugh Keeler. This gymnasium is absolute packed house. The energy is incredible. It's going to be an exciting game tonight, Hugh.
It is, Jean. I'm feeling the steam all the way up here in the rafters here as we're getting ready to call this great game. It's going to be a matter of whether it's going to be size or speed that's going to control stuff, and we'll see how each team comes out and tries to measure up against each other here in this first period.
Keegan Bjorn for the tip-off for the Lobos, Shanakai Hopper for the Falcons. And the ball is up. It's tipped. It's Lobo ball. All right, now it is in the hands of Kurt Wood. Kurt Wood at the top of the key. Back over to the left-hand side to Dallin Chapman. Back over to Kurt Wood. Kurt Wood trying to find who's open. Dallin Chapman still open. Bounce pass back to Kurt Wood. Big pass up and under. Beautiful for the Lobos. And that is Jordan Gardner up and under for 2. It's 2-0. Lobos on top. Alchesay has the ball. Lamar Ray has it. Back on the outside. Raekwon Kosei for Alchesay. Passes it over to Elijah Quintero, and the whistle's blown.
Dallin Chapman, I think they're calling a foul against.
All right. Don't forget, we're streaming live in HD on our website. Join us there, kwkm.com, live HD streaming on our website. Join us. You don't have to miss a single play here as we broadcast live from Lobo Gymnasium. The Alchesay Falcons have it. And now it is Lobo ball. Wow, up and under all by himself. That is Kurt Wood sinking it for 2, bringing the score 4-0. Lobos on top. Alchesay has it. Now on the outside, driving it in for the Falcons. Wild pass, but they still hang on to it. Trying to get in shot position. Can't do it yet. On the outside, Raekwon Kosei has it. Bounce pass over to Quintero. And they sink it for 2. Lobos trying to answer back. Ooh, wild pass, almost goes out of bounds. They still have control on the outside. The Lobos have it up and under for 2. Keegan Bjorn on the left-hand side. Score 6-2, Lobos on top. 6:15 left in this first period. Here come the Alchesay Falcons. On the outside, it's Lamar Ray looking to see who's open. Bounce pass, easy pass to Blake Lupe. Blake Lupe at the top of the key, drives up and under, gets in the paint. It's too much, goes on the other side of the basket, gets in the hands of Kurt Wood for the Lobos. Kurt driving it down. Ooh, passes it almost too much. Over to Jordan Gardner, and the whistle is blown.
Foul's going to be against number 12, Blake Lupe.
Thanks again to Jackson Hewitt in White River for one of our sponsors of tonight's game. Three-pointer on the left-hand side. Dallin Chapman gets a triple. It's 9-2. Lobos on top. Arrowhead Cafe joining us on our sponsorship tonight as well. Arrowhead Cafe. Stop by there. They're using homegrown veggies down there for their stuff. All right. Ooh. Lobos trying to get it up and in, and they finally do, and it's good. Is that Ty Pollock on that two-pointer?
I had Keegan Bjorn.
Keegan Bjorn.
Yeah, Jordan Gardner went up, missed, rebounded by Keegan Bjorn, up and in.
They're taking a 30-second timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout here on the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week.
Now, Cable One has doubled its best deal on high-speed internet. We've doubled the speed for the same low price. 100 megs, just $35 a month. Thinking of switching? Now's the time. Call Cable One at 855-873-9587. Get more speed for your money and 100% better streaming of movies and videos. 100 megs, just $35 a month. Call Cable One at 855-873-9587 and switch on the double.
2-1. Arrowhead Cafe in historic Fort Apache and White River, only 30 minutes from Pine Top. Ever since they've opened, they have been extremely popular. Word of mouth, it's so delicious. The cafe in White River, Arrowhead Cafe. Check them out. All right, Falcons have the ball. Here they come. It's 11-2. Snowflake's taking the lead, and quickly. Chad Amos has it. Oh my goodness, he tries to do a bounce pass and the Lobos steal it. Jordan Gardner has it back over to Kurt Wood. Kurt Wood at the top of the key. All right, gets it over to, gets in the hands of the Falcons quickly, and suddenly he's trying to get it over to Dallin Chapman, but the Falcons now have the ball. Blake Lupe up and under for two. Answering back. There you go, 11-4 is your score. Right now, Kurt Wood has it. Dallin Chapman on the outside. They lose control of the ball. Chad Amos has it, tries to bring it down, slips and falls, slides into the out of bounds, and so does the ball. It's going to be Lobo ball. 4:41 left in this first period.
Yeah, Ty Claridge just came in for Dallin Chapman.
All right, he did the inbound pass to Kurt Wood. Back over to Tyler Claridge, going for a three-pointer, not enough. Nice rebound by Keegan Bjorn on the right-hand side, bringing the Lobos score 13, Falcons 4. All right, on the outside, Blake Lupe has it. He's going to go for three to try to close the gap. Not enough. It bounces off the rim. It is going to be Falcon ball. That ball was rebounded by Kurt Wood, but he basically bounced it right towards his teammates out of bounds, so it's going to be Falcon ball. We're going to have Blake Lupe with the inbound pass. He passes it over to Raquan Alchesay, who's at the top of the key on the outside. Quick pass over to Chad Amos, and the whistle is blown.
Yeah, going to get a quick little travel there called against Chad Amos.
Tyler Claridge inbound pass. Kurt Wood now has it at the top of the key. Passes it over to Keegan Bjorn, tries for three, can't get three, but he can get two. Bringing that score 15-4, Lobos on top. Chad Amos now has it on the outside, passes it over to Raquan Alchesay, driving it inside the paint. Chad Amos now back on the outside. Blake Lupe now has it for the Falcons. They can't quite seem to get underneath the basket. Driving it in was Elijah Quintero, and he was fouled.
Yeah, he's fouled by Ty Pollock.
It's going to be Falcon ball. Elijah Quintero is going to do the inbound pass, still on the Falcon side. Big pass across over to Blake Lupe. Blake Lupe over to Chad Amos. Almost loses control of it. Pass over to, oh my goodness, gets in the hands of the deep left-hand corner. That's number 32, Ignatius Lupe. Sinks it for three. 15-7, Lobos on top. Kurt Wood now has it at the top of the key. Pass over to Tyler Claridge. Tyler Claridge going for three. It's no good. Bounces off the rim. Ball gets back in the hands of Kurt Wood. He goes for three. It's no good. Ball's tried to get up. They're trying to get it in the basket. Lobos shot attempt by Jordan Gardner. The shot was too much, but he was fouled in the process.
Yeah, Ignatius Lupe going to pick up his first personal there as he's trying to get the ball and keep him from going up. So
Jordan Gardner at the free throw line. He sinks it, making that score 16-7. 9-point lead by the Lobos. And going out for the Falcons is Elijah Quan Quintero. Coming in is number 34, Corleone Hastings. Jordan Gardner at the free throw line. The ball is up, and it's good. Great shot, 17-7, 10-point spread, 2:51 left in this first period. Chad Amos has it on the outside. Driving it inside the paint is Blake Lupe. Falcons lose control of the ball, but now they have got their hands back on it. Chad Amos had his hands on it, but the whistle's blown. It's going to be Lobo ball.
yeah, back and forth there. Goes from the front court to the back court. Picked up by the same offensive side, so ball's turned over.
Tyler Claridge does an inbound pass to Kurt Wood. Falcons get their hands on it, and now it's Falcon ball. On the outside, Corleone Hastings stalls, now stolen by Tyler Claridge of the Lobos. He's up and down and under by himself. Sinks it for two on the right-hand side. It's 19-7. 2 minutes 18 left here in this first period. Falcons have the ball on the outside, trying to figure out what they're going to do. Bounce pass to Jalen Parrish. Jalen Parrish passes it over to Chad Amos, driving it inside the paint in three-point position. Attempt by Ignatius Lupe. Circles around, shots no good, and the whistle's blown. It's Lobo ball. Inbound pass from Jordan Gardner. He gets it over to Kurt Wood. Wild pass goes towards Jake Lyman. Ball's touched by the Falcons, goes out of bounds. Lobo ball. Kurt Wood now has it. He's at the top of the key. Fake pass over to the left, passes it over to the right to Tyler Claridge. Gets it deep in the right-hand corner. Tyler Claridge, cross-court pass over to Jake Lyman, up for a two-point attempt is Jordan Gardner. Shot doesn't go in, but he's fouled in the process.
I think the foul's on Corleone Hastings. There's Jordan Gardner was on his way up to the basket.
Ball is up, and he sinks it. 20-7 is the Lobos score. Jordan Gardner gets his first shot, going for a second. And the ball is up, and the whistle is blown.
Yeah, going to eliminate that free throw there as one of the Lobos got into the lane too quick.
San Juan Slick coming down for the Alchesay Falcons. Gets it over to Blake Lupe. Blake Lupe on the outside, back over to San Juan. San Juan over on the left-hand corner, trying to find somewhere to go. Backs over to Lupe. Lupe gets it up and under the paint, does a backward attempt at a layup. Thought it was going to go in, hung on the rim, but it was no good. Lobos answer back quickly. Jordan Gardner gets it all the way down on the right-hand side, up for two. Beautiful shot, 22-7, Lobos on top. Falcons, San Juan Slick has it. Gets it up into the hands of Jalen Parrish. Inside the paint for two, score 22-9. And guess what? Lobos answer back and answer back quickly. Beautiful layup from Trey Schneider on the right-hand side. 24-9, Lobos on top. Falcons now have the ball on the outside. Driving it inside the paint, trying to do it all himself. Blake Lupe, and the whistle's blown.
Yeah, Blake Lupe is going to pick up his second. He basically, when he picked up the ball and was driving in, he put his shoulder down, ran right into the chest of the Snowflake Lobo.
Tyler Claridge does an inbound pass to Dallin Chapman, who's at the top of the key now. Gets it into the right-hand corner to Jake Lyman, back out to Dallin. Dallin over to Tyler Claridge, and they lose control of the ball. It's going to be Falcon ball now. And inbound pass here from Corleone Hastings over to San Juan Slick. San Juan Slick pass on the outside to Jaylene Parrish, who's now at the top of the key for the Falcons. Passes it over to Blake Lupe. Blake Lupe driving to drive it inside the paint. Gets in close, sinks it close enough for two, and brings that score 24-11. Lobos on top. That's the buzzer. That's the end of the first period. We're going to take a 1-minute timeout, but not before I thank Jackson Hewitt in White River, located in the White River Motel. Don't forget their big end-of-the-season drawing giveaway for $2,000 cash at Arrowhead Cafe. Check them out in White River. We'll be back in 1 minute. 1-minute timeout.
We're here so you don't have to quit fishing or tell the grandkids you can't keep up with them anymore. Wouldn't it be nice to get back in the gym again or be able to play a full 18 like the old days?
Summit Healthcare offers this active community the latest in orthopedic procedures. Whether it's a sports injury, total joint replacement, or something else, have your surgery and rehab right here at home.
Get the most out of life again. Visit summithealthortho.net today.
The Falcons. That's Elijah Juan Quintero. Oh my gosh, almost lost control of the ball. Lamar Ray saved it. Back over to Quintero. Quintero up and under for two on the right-hand side, bringing that score up to 13. Lobos 24, Falcons 13. On the right-hand side, Dallin Chapman has it for the Lobos. Ball gets lost out of bounds, and now it's Falcon ball once again. Here comes Blake Lupe coming across the line at the top of the key for the Falcons. Pass over to the right-hand corner, trying to get inside the paint. On the outside, now we have Eric Mitchell. Eric Mitchell gets into the hands of Quintero. And oh my goodness, wow. A shot attempt, and it gets in from Shanakai Hopper. Sinks it for two on the left-hand side. Great rebound on his part. 24-15, Lobos on top. Dallin Chapman on the outside. Now he has it. Oh, he tries to get it underneath the basket to Keegan Bjorn. Ball goes directly out of bounds. It's going to be
Lobo ball. One official points that it was the Falcons ball, but the referee that actually saw the play from his side there actually overruled and gave the ball back to the Lobos.
All right, Tyler Claridge are going to go out right now. So is Jordan Gardner. For the Lobos, Dallin Chapman has it on the outside. Pass to the deep right-hand corner over to Kurt Wood. Back to Dallin Chapman. Kurt Wood going for three, not enough. Bounces off the rim. Shot was too short. Falcons now have it. Here they come, driving it around, trying to get inside. And now they've got it on the outside. That's Lamar Ray who has it right now. Bounce pass on the outside over to Blake Lupe. Eric Mitchell now has it. Quick pass over to Lamar Ray. Trying to get it over to Shanakai Hopper. Ball is tipped by the Lobos. Ty Pollock. All right, Falcons have it. Blake Lupe going for three. Bounces off the rim. Not enough. Up and under for two. No, can't get in there. Falcons still trying to get it in. They still have it going for three. Bounces off the rim. They can't get it inside. The Lobos now have the ball. Wow, what a great pass. What great teamwork by the Lobos. And now they've scored another two, and that was Trey Schneider. Was that Trey Schneider?
I
I think it's actually
Yeah, it was.
Trey Schneider.
No, Ty Pollock,
Ty
sorry.
Pollock, sorry. Yeah, I didn't think I got that right. Ty Pollock going for 2. All right, Dallin Chapman now has it on the outside. Going for a 3-pointer. Bounces off the rim. Nice shot attempt by Ty Pollock. Lobos still have the ball. They're on the outside. Shot attempt, 3-point. He makes it. Kurt Wood gets that one. Beautiful. 29-17. Lobos have the lead. Here come the Falcons.
Yeah, he called that play out right then and there. He just said, hey, come here, give me help and block, and I'll throw this 3 up.
Blake Lupe has it over to Lamar Ray on the top of the key for the Falcons. Lamar Ray going to go for 2. Bounces off the rim. It's no good. And it's going to be Lobo ball.
Yeah, out of bounds by number 42.
Shanakai Hopper?
Yeah, number 42 came over the back of Keegan Bjorn on that one and went off his fingertips.
Kurt Wood bringing it down for the Lobos. Tipped out of bounds by Shanakai Hopper.
Yeah, he had quick movement on him. He jumped 5-6 feet in a matter of half a second to get out there to knock that ball away.
Shot attempt by Keegan Bjorn is no good. Falcons have rebounded it. Now they're back on the Falcon end of the court. On the outside, going for a 3-point attempt. Bounces off the rim. It's no good. Lobos now have the ball. Oh, beautiful, beautiful setup. They get Tyler Claridge underneath the basket. He sinks it for 2. Great teamwork by the Lobos. It's just like clockwork. It's like those Lobos know where each other are exactly. They almost don't even look at each other when they pass the ball. It's tremendous teamwork.
You're exactly right, Gene, on those. Those have been no-look passes as they go through, and they're basically just trying to look the defender off, let the other guy be open, who's able to drive right to the basket uncontested.
They know he's there. Here comes Kurt Wood with the ball for the Lobos. Hands it over to Ty Pollock, going for 3. Bounces off the rim. It's no good. Falcons have the ball, and the whistle's blown.
Going to get a foul against Tyler Claridge on that for a push-off. Should be his first of the night.
4:22 left in the second period. Lobos have gotten a big, big lead here. 31-17 over the Alchesay Falcons. Lamar Ray has it on the outside for the Falcons. Bounce pass over to Chad Amos. Chad Amos gets it into the hands of Blake Lupe, sinks it for 2. Beautiful shot. 31-19. Lobos on top. Lobos have it. Kurt Wood bringing it down on the outside. Bounce pass goes out of bounds. It's going to be Falcon ball. Blake Lupe is going to do the inbound pass. Inbound pass over to Chad Amos. Chad Amos passes it on the outside to Lamar Ray. Oh, Lamar Ray sinks it, but after the whistle was blown.
Yeah, you're going to get a traveling here.
Inbound pass for the Lobos, who now have the ball. Tyler Claridge gets it over to Kurt Wood. Kurt Wood checking to see who's open. He's signaling to the other players. Tyler Claridge at the top of the key. Great pass work between the Lobos. Up and a shot attempt. Kurt Wood from inside the paint doesn't make it, but then the shot is finished off by Keegan Bjorn for 2. 33-19, Lobos have it. Here come the Falcons, and a shot.
It's a second
foul.
Quick personal foul against Tyler Claridge.
Inbound pass, Lamar Ray has it, passes it over to Shanakai Hopper. On the outside to Lamar Ray, gets it at the top of the key to Blake Lupe, loses control of the ball, and that's Kurt Wood who stole it from him. Lobos have it, they're underneath the basket, and guess what? It got into the hands of Jake Lyman. He couldn't do anything. The Falcons were all over him, and he got called for traveling.
Yeah, I think Jake Lyman expected Kurt Wood to go up with that and go for either a layup or a slam, and instead he passed the ball back and kind of confused him, got him too far under the basket, and he couldn't do anything from there.
All right, and the Falcons have called a timeout as they're trailing this one 33 Lobos, 19 Alchesay Falcons, 3:03 left in this second period. We'll take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week and streaming live in HD on our website, kwkm.com.
Hey guys, who wants pizza?
Pizza Factory is the real best place for pizza and Italian cuisine. It's been a staple in the White Mountain community for 24 years. They have something for mom, dad, and the kiddos, like a huge arcade and 3 big flat screen TVs. Pizza Factory is open 7 days a week with a buffet Monday through Friday, daily specials, and a salad bar. They are now scheduling birthday, team, or graduation parties, pastas, calzones, specialty pizzas, and more. We toss them, they're awesome. Pizza Factory in the Old Town Square Plaza in Sholo, 537-7771.
Gymnasium. Once again, thank you to Arrowhead Cafe joining our sponsorship tonight. Arrowhead Cafe, check them out. They've got great food. The Falcons have the ball. Ooh, wild pass. And guess what? Jordan Gardner got a hold of it. And Falcons have it back. Jordan Gardner got it. The score is now 35-19. Falcons now have the ball.
And Jordan Gardner going to get a quick foul pickup on there for charging in, trying to get the ball, but just being brought in, innocent foul.
Quintero has it. Now deep in the left-hand corner, it's in the hands of Chad Amos. Passes over to Blake Lupe, makes a shot attempt, and he gets it. 35-21. Lobos now have the ball, and that is Jake Lyman on the outside, gets it over to Kurt Wood deep in the left-hand corner. Wow! Tyler Claridge thought he had a three-point shot, and the Falcons came up and tipped it.
I think Tyler Claridge is all of about 5'7", and he was going up against Lamar Ray, who was 6'3", so Lamar Ray definitely had the advantage on that one.
Lobos have the ball, trying to find somebody open. Big cross-court pass. Tyler Claridge had it, and then the Lobos lost control of it, and it went out of bounds. It's going to be Falcon ball.
Yeah, I don't think Jake Lyman was ready for that pass to come to him.
Falcons have it. Big cross-court pass to Lamar Ray. Lamar Ray over to Quintero. Quintero gets it up and makes a shot attempt. It's no good. 35-21 remains the score. Lobos have it now. Driving it over, trying to get Jake Lyman has it. He's going to go up for 2, and he does a beautiful leg up from up and under inside on the left-hand side. 37-21, Lobos maintain their lead. Chad Amos has it on the outside for the Falcons. All right, driving it in is Lamar Ray, and the shot was good. It doesn't count because the whistle was blown ahead of time, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think they're going to call it against Kurt Wood. I'm waiting to see. I don't get the number there. Nope, 24, Jake Lyman. He's going to pick up his first personal, a little blocking foul.
Okay, so we're going to have an inbound pass here from Quintero. He's looking to see who's open. Guess what? It's tipped off. The inbound pass was tipped off by Kurt Wood, and it gets down there on the Lobo end. Ball gets out of bounds as Tyler Claridge tries to bounce pass it over to Trey Schneider, tipped out by the Falcons. It's going to be Lobo ball.
Yeah, a little too fancy on the pass there. Somebody should have just taken the ball and went up with it uncontested.
Kurt Wood does an inbound pass over to Dallin Chapman. Getting up and under, going for 2. Jake Lyman can't get it in. Tried to get some help from his teammate. He couldn't get it in, and now it's going to be Falcon ball. Ball went out of bounds. We're going to have an inbound pass from Chad Amos. Chad Amos now has it back. He passed it over to Blake Lupe, back over to Chad Amos, back over to Lamar Ray. Bounce pass, gets over to Lamar Ray, and then Chad Amos now has it inside the paint, going for 2, bounces off the rim, it's no good. Rebound by Jake Lyman of the Lobos, passes it over to Kurt Wood. Up and underneath the basket. Beautiful shot.
Yeah, count. Shot's going to count. He's going to go to line for 1 as he was fouled as he was going up.
Trey Schneider on that shot. 39-21, Lobos on top. He was fouled by Ignatius Lupe of the Falcons, his second foul of the night. Falcons now have the ball. His free throw shot was good, bringing that score 40-21. Falcons have it, driving it around on the outside, keeping it on the outside. Lamar Ray at the top of the key. Easy pass over to Blake Lupe. Back, almost lose control of it on the outside. Blake Lupe still has it. Gets into the hands of Jalen Parrish, up and under. Circles around the rim and sinks in for two. It's 40-23, less than 17 seconds left here. The Lobos have it. On the outside, big cross-court pass, almost too much for Tyler Claridge. Maintains it, gets it over to Jake Lyman, and gets it into Kurt Wood, who tries a three-point shot on the outside from the right. It's no good, and gets into the hands of the Falcons. Wild shot as the buzzer rings, does not go in. And that concludes your first half. My goodness, 40-23 is your score. Lobos maintain their lead. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout, and when we come back, we're going to hear from the Snowflake coach Andy Wood as well as Hugh Keeler for some stats. Back to the station for 2 minutes.
Now, Cable One has doubled its best deal on high-speed internet. We've doubled the speed for the same low price. 100 megs, just $35 a month. Thinking of switching? Now's the time. Call Cable One at 855-873-9587. Get more speed for your money and 100% better streaming of movies and videos. 100 megs, just $35 a month. Call Cable One at 855-873-9587 and switch on the double.
We're here so you don't have to quit fishing or tell the grandkids you can't keep up with them anymore. Wouldn't it be nice to get back in the gym again or be able to play a full 18 like the old days?
Summit Healthcare offers this active community the latest in orthopedic procedures. Whether it's a sports injury, total joint replacement, or something else, have your surgery and rehab right here at home.
Get the most out of life again. Visit summithealthortho.net today.
There are
Hey guys, who wants pizza?
Pizza Factory is the real best place for pizza and Italian cuisine. It's been a staple in the White Mountain community for 24 years. They have something for mom, dad, and the kiddos, like a huge arcade and 3 big flat-screen TVs. Pizza Factory is open 7 days a week with a buffet Monday through Friday, daily specials, and a salad bar. They are now scheduling birthday, team, or graduation parties, pastas, calzones, specialty pizzas, and more. We toss them, they're awesome. Pizza Factory in the Old Town Square Plaza in Sholo, 537-7771.
It's halftime. And once again, thank you to Arrowhead Cafe for joining in on our broadcast tonight. Check them out. They've been very popular ever since they opened Arrowhead Cafe in White River. Jackson Hewitt in White River also joining in on this broadcast in the White River Motel. Hugh, what are your thoughts about the first half of the game?
Gene, it's just like I said, at the beginning of the game, it's going to matter of, who's going to take over. Is it going to be the height of the Alchesay Falcons or the speed of the Snowflake Lobos? And so far we're seeing that the speed of the Snowflake Lobos is just a little too much for the Falcons to handle. With that being said, the stats for our first half. First period there for the Alchesay Falcons, they were 5 of 10 from the field for 11 points. Second period, they were 6 of 16 for 12 points, giving them at the halftime here 11 of 26, just shy of 50%. Decent field goal percentage, and 23 points total. On the flip side for Snowflake Lobos, 10 of 16 in the first period from the field, 3 for 4 from the free throw line for 24 points. Second period, 7 of 16, 1 of 1 from the field, 1 of 1 for the free throw for 16 points for a halftime of 17 of 32, shooting greater than 50%. Of course, that's a lot of the layups they're able to do. 4 for 5 from the free throw line, giving them 40 points here. So definitely shooting better at the field goal and getting at the free throw line's been able to help the Snowflake Lobos along with their speed.
All right, we're going to go to our interview now that I had earlier today with Coach Andy Wood of the Snowflake Lobos on his thoughts about tonight's game. Let's go to that interview right now.
We've got the head coach for the boys basketball team, the Snowflake Lobos, Coach Andy Wood on the line. Coach, are you excited about the game tonight against Alchesay?
Absolutely. A big game tonight. Alchesay's been playing tough. They won 13 in a row, and we've won 10 in a row, so both teams have kind of forgotten how to lose recently, and it'll be a good game.
Are you glad the game's there in Snowflake?
Oh, absolutely. Well, we love going to Alchesay and playing. They've got a great atmosphere down there, and they always bring a good crowd, and I'm sure they'll bring a good crowd tonight, and it'll be loud and crazy.
Do you feel like this is going to be the biggest game of your regular season?
You know what? We preach to the kids that whatever game's next is the biggest game of the season. So that's kind of the approach we have, and our saying is just one more. Just got to do one more thing, or one more win, and that's kind of the mode we're in right now. Every game's important at this time of the season. With power rankings and sectional play coming to an end, wins are very, very important at this time.
Well, you guys are ranked at the top of your section, so that's a good feeling. Are you confident about that?
Yeah, that's shaking out to be a really good ending there for us. Our last game for section play will be against Window Rock next Tuesday, and they're so far undefeated in section, and we're undefeated in section. So that'll be kind of the determining factor of who wins the section next Tuesday. So.
And that game's at Window Rock. Am I correct on that?
No, it's here.
Oh, it's there. Okay, good. All right, good. Now, you had a game at home last night, Tuba City. You defeated Tuba City 82-51. You want to recap that game for us a little bit?
Yeah, our guys showed up. They played well. Tuba City hung around for that first quarter and a half. I thought they gave a great effort. Good plays on their team. Fortunately, they just caught Snowflake on a night that we were hitting on all cylinders offensively, and we really couldn't be stopped.
Well, and also had a good win against Monument Valley before that, 77-73. How was that game?
That was a tough one. We drove all the way up to Monument. It was our third game of the week, so we were a little dead. But the guys, again, going into Monument Valley, where they've got a great fan base and a great environment for them, and our guys hung it, stuck it out and hung in, and they were able to pull out a good win there. That was a big win. Again, guys showed up big for that game, and anytime we could put 77 points on the board, it's a good night for you offensively. We just got to figure some things out defensively.
And so you guys are practicing right now. I'm talking to you earlier, in the day than the game, and what's the feel amongst the team? Are the guys excited about the game tonight?
Oh, yeah. They love to play basketball, and that's one of the things we've been emphasizing. Sometimes they get too stressed out about things, and then they're uptight. They forget that we do this all for fun, for entertainment, and some of their high school careers are drawing close to an end, and they need to remember that it really is just about having fun and enjoying the teammates and the camaraderie that comes with high school basketball.
Well, how's everybody? Is anybody hurt, or is anyone sneezing or anything like that?
No, right now we're pretty healthy. So, just regular bumps and bruises from the season, but we are dressing everybody, and everybody's ready to go.
And who are you looking to tonight for a lot of points on the board?
Well, we like to distribute those kits quite a bit. So, we're not about any individual team play kind of thing, but it's just a total team effort. And the guys have learned to play better together and to encourage each other to be selfless and play very unselfish life. So our points are usually evenly distributed. It's nothing for us to have 4 or 5 guys in double figures, around the 12, 13, 14 point range. But when you can get 4 or 5 guys in that, it's hard for other teams to stop it.
Right. That's exciting to have that kind of depth. And who's starting for you tonight?
Just our normal starters. We start with Dallin Chapman, who's our only junior that starts for us. And then then Keegan Bjorn, who's a senior for us, plays down low. Kurt Wood, who's our point guard, is also a senior. Jordan Gardner is another senior for us that plays our forward position. And then Ty Pollock, who's our three position, who's our other starter. He's also a senior.
Well, we're excited about the game. We're going to be out there broadcasting it. It's so fun and exciting to watch you and your team. And anything else that we should know about tonight's game as you guys are heading into it?
Just go up early. It's going to be full.
I think so. I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right. That's good advice. Coach Andy Wood from the Snowflake Lobos, thank you so much. We look forward to the game tonight.
All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right, we're back live here at Lobo Gymnasium. I want to remind you that another one of our sponsors is Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center, and Dr. Curiel is specializing in orthopedic conditions, and he's currently accepting new patients of all ages and most insurance. You can call Dr. Curiel at 537-7557. He's received specialized training in orthoscopic and reconstructive surgery of the shoulder and knee. So give him a call for your physical therapy needs. We're back here with live action. Lobos lead this one 40-23. Lobos have the ball right now. They're keeping it on the outside, trying to go for 3 points. It rolls around the rim. The shot attempt is no good, but the two-pointer is good. Great job. And that was Keegan Bjorn sinking it for two on the left-hand side, bringing that score 42-23. Falcons now have it. They've gone for a shot attempt. It's rebound by the Lobos, and now we've got a jump ball. Falcons are trailing this one by 19 points. I don't think they were expecting to have this wide of a gap in tonight's game. They're going to try to use the second half to close the gap. Blake Lupe gets it into the hands of Quintero, who goes up and under for two. Beautiful shot, 42-25. Lobos now have the ball. Dallin Chapman going for three on the outside. Circles around, it's no good. Rebound attempt by the Lobos, still no good. Wow, guess who gets their hands on the ball? Jordan Gardner. He sinks it for two. Beautiful shot, 44-25. Ball gets wild. Lobos, Falcons were bringing it down, and the ball got wild. They were able to get it back. Alchesay had it, gets it into the deep right-hand corner, and the Falcons sink it for three. Lamar Ray gets that beautiful shot from the right-hand corner. Tyler Claridge, going up, driving up and under for two, but the shot's no good, but he got fouled in the process. Actually, that's Dallin Chapman. Dallin Chapman at the free throw line. He was fouled by
Shanakai Hooper picking up his first personal.
Shanakai Hooper for the Falcons. Dallin Chapman at the free throw line. It's up, bounces off the rim. It's no good. Wow, what a rebound. Oh my goodness. Great shot attempt by Keegan Bjorn, practically from a sitting down position, but it didn't go into the basket, but sure was a great shot attempt. Falcons doing a blind pass on the outside, trying to get set up for a three-pointer. Shot attempt was no good. Now the Lobos have it. Oh my goodness, big pass from Dallin Chapman over to Jordan Gardner. Pass was too much, goes out of bounds. No way Jordan Gardner could get his hands on that one, so now it's Falcon ball. Falcons bring it across the line in the form of Blake Lupe, keeping it on the outside. He gets it over to Lamar Ray. Lamar Ray gets it into the hands of Alchesay. And then now we've got a jump ball. Shot attempts by the Falcons. Not going anywhere. And that Alchesay was in on that jump ball. All right, the Lobos have it. Here they come, driving it down. There's Dallin Chapman. Guess what? The ball's stolen immediately. Blake Lupe for the Falcons gets it, passes it over to the left-hand side on the outside. Alchesay sinks it for a three-pointer. Great shot. Here come the Lobos, bringing it up and under. He does it all by himself. Kurtwood sinks it, circles around, goes into the net. 47-31. Lobos have this one on top right now. Shot attempt by Quintero for the Falcons. Finally gets it outside in three-point position. Beautiful shot there by Alchesay for the Falcons. Three-pointer on the deep right-hand corner. Sinks it. Lobos now have the ball on the outside, passing it around, getting further on the outside. That's Parrish who has it. Sorry, excuse me, Kurt Wood who has it. And they foul. Dallin Chapman was fouled for the Lobos.
Called on Lajuan Quintero. No, they're going to put it against Shanakai Hopper for a second person.
5:01 left in this third period. Dallin Chapman at the free throw line. The shot is up, and it's good. Substitution here, number 42, Shanakai Hopper going out for the Falcons, and they're bringing in number 32, Ignatius Lupe. Dallin Chapman at the free throw line. The shot is up, and it's good. Another substitution. Dallin Chapman going to sit on the bench for just a minute. I believe they bring Tyler Claridge back into the game. Falcons have the ball right now, keeping it on the outside, just about lost control of it. Quintero passes it over to Lamar Ray, who gets up and under for two on the left-hand side. 49-36, 4:41. Beautiful. Lobos answer back right away, and that is Keegan Bjorn doing his thing all the way down there. Gets it up and under for two on the right-hand side for the Lobos. All right, in three-point position, trying to get in three-point position. Can't quite do it right now. That's Alchesay for the Falcons. Alchesay passes it. Wow, tried to do a sneak pass. Blake Lupe tried to pass it over to Ignatius Lupe, and they lost control of it, but they still have the ball. Ooh, going for three on the outside. Beautiful setup to Lamar Ray for a three-point shot, bringing that score to 39. It's 51-39, and a timeout's been called. We'll take a 30-second timeout here. You're listening to Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week.
Hey guys, who wants pizza?
Pizza Factory is the real best place for pizza and Italian cuisine. It's been a staple in the White Mountain community for 24 years. They have something for mom, dad, and the kiddos, like a huge arcade and 3 big flat screen TVs. Pizza Factory is open 7 days a week with a buffet Monday through Friday, daily specials, and a salad bar. They are now scheduling birthday, team, or graduation parties, pastas, calzones, specialty pizzas, and more. We toss them, they're awesome. Pizza Factory in the Old Town Square Plaza in Sholo, 537-7771.
Welcome back to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week. Don't forget, we want to thank Arrowhead Cafe. They have got a seasonal menu, the salads, soup, sandwiches, all from healthy ingredients, including things made from the produce grown in the community. Arrowhead Cafe, check them out down there in White River. All right, inbound pass from the Lobos. They almost lost control, but they still have it now. Driving it down right now is Kurt Wood. Gets it into the right-hand corner. Thought he was going to go for three, but no. Tyler Claridge goes from three on the outside, almost at the top of the key, 54-39. Lobos on top. Here comes Lamar Ray on the outside to Blake Lupe. Getting it into the corner. Can't do anything. Falcons can't do anything. Lobos have just stolen the ball. And here they come. They mean business tonight. Shot attempt by Kurt Wood. And up and under. Sinks it for two from the left-hand side. Beautiful shot for the Lobos, 56-39. Falcons, sorry.
Yeah, Gene, they've been doing that all night long. Kurt Wood goes up, misses, and Keegan Bjorn's right there for him to follow up.
Great team playing here by the Lobos tonight. They almost can read each other's minds once they have the ball.
Yep, they've been doing a fabulous job, paying attention to everybody that's on the court, knowing where they're at to make sure that the right player's taking the shot at the right time.
All right, Falcons now have the ball on the outside. Right now, Lamar Ray has it, bouncing it around, looking to find out who's open. Passes it back to the outside to Alchesay. Alchesay going for a three-point shot. Bounces off the rim. It's no good. And it's going to be Lobo ball. Jake Lyman going to do the inbound pass for the Lobos. Passes it over to Keegan Bjorn. Keegan gets it over to Kurt Wood. Kurt Wood up and under the basket, trying to get it in. No, the Falcons steal it back. Here they come. Lamar Ray driving it down. Getting underneath and up in the paint. Thought he was going to have it from the left-hand side. Circles around. It's no good. Big, long cross-court pass. Up and under. Boy, Keegan Bjorn was ready to shoot that one.
Wow. They're going to call that against the Lobos, who were going up for the ball when the Falcon guy was coming down and ran into him. So, going to get Jordan Gardner his second of the night there.
Lots of commenting from the crowd, that's for sure.
Referees are definitely just letting them play and not calling any of the little ticky-tack fouls, which is kind of nice to see sometimes.
Lamar Ray has it on the outside for the Falcons. Bounces it over to Alchesay. Alchesay back to the outside to Chad Amos. Chad Amos looking around. Ball finally gets into the hands of Alchesay. Bounce pass over to the right-hand side. Now the ball's in the deep right-hand corner for the Falcons. Shot attempt. Whistle's blown.
Jump ball. He went up for the shot. The Lobo player had his hand on the ball blocking it and just making a jump ball.
Three-point attempt by Ignatius Lupe out on the left-hand corner. It's no good. It's a rebound by the Lobos. Lobos have it. Kurt Wood has it on the outside. Big cross-court pass over to Jake Lyman. Now to Tyler Claridge going for three, and he gets it.
Nothing but net.
59-39, 20-point lead. Lobos over the Alchesay Falcons. Falcons on the outside. Lamar Ray gets it into the hands of Blake Lupe. Lupe deep in the left-hand corner. Keeping it on the outside. Alchesay in the right-hand corner, back on the outside now for a three-point shot from the left. Lamar Ray, shot's no good, bounces off the rim. Saving it though, keeping it from going out of bounds. Chad Amos finally gets it in for two from the left-hand side for the Falcons. 59-41, Lobos remain on top. Falcons must close this lead if they want to have any kind of a say in the outcome of this game. Lobos keeping it on the outside. Kurt Wood going for three, shots no good. Rebound by the Falcons, driving it down all the way. Chad Amos taking it all the way down by himself. Up, shot attempt. No good. Whistle's blown. It's going to be Lobo ball.
Yeah, offensive charge is going to be called. Kirkwood had position on that, and he just went into him. So I think that was number 11. Yep, number 11, Chad Amos, going to pick up his first personal for that.
All right, so the Lobos now have the ball, and the ball's loose, goes out of bounds.
Yeah, the Falcons are putting on a full court press here, trying to, get the ball turned over on their own side. So definitely stepping up their defensive effort at this point in time.
Tyler Claridge has it, gets it inside the paint to Garson Hatch, keeping it back on the outside. Kurt Wood has it. Up and under for two. Right inside is Trey Schneider. Great job. 61-41, 20-point lead for the Lobos. Here comes Blake Lupe. Wow. On the left-hand side.
Terrell Alchesay for that.
Great job. Score 61-43. Lobos driving it down. It's Kurt Wood. Oh, circles around, but it doesn't go in. That was incredible. Thought it was going to go in. Falcons going to go for a three-point shot as the buzzer sounds. For the end of the third period, it's 61-43. Lobos maintaining that lead over the Alchesay Falcons. Be sure and head on to Jackson Hewitt in the White River Motel in White River. They've got a big end of the season drawing giveaway for $2,000. Check it out. Also go to their Facebook page. It's White River Tax Specialists. Comment on it and you'll be entered into a drawing for $100 cash. They are giving their customers gifts like crazy. It's Jackson Hewitt in White River. We're going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds. here on the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week.
We're here so you don't have to quit fishing or tell the grandkids you can't keep up with them anymore. Wouldn't it be nice to get back in the gym again or be able to play a full 18 like the old days?
Summit Healthcare offers this active community the latest in orthopedic procedures. Whether it's a sports injury, total joint replacement, or something else, have your surgery and rehab right here at home.
Get the most out of life again. Visit summithealthortho.net today.
Is it already the fourth period, Hugh?
It is the fourth period.
Wow.
This game's just been moving along real fast, so.
It's moving along super fast. And it's an exciting game. The Lobos have a strong lead. This is the opportunity for the Alchesay Falcons to keep their 13-game winning streak. Lobos are maintaining their 10-game winning streak if they come out on top on this one. Two tough teams here tonight. We're at Lobo Gymnasium, the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, the second of our doubleheader. The girls' action was very exciting. Alchesay came out on top on that one, 65-58 for girls' action. Lobos have the ball now. Tyler Claridge passes it over to Ty Pollock. Inside the paint is Trey Schneider. Passes back on the outside to Kurt Wood. Kurt Wood on the outside, setting up for a three-pointer. Shot attempt is no good. Trey Schneider tried to answer back, and it was no good. And the Falcons have the ball, driving it down on their end and then sliding on the ground. It's going to remain Falcons' ball.
I think foul's going to be called on number 11. Nope, number 1. Tyler Claridge picking up his third personal for the night.
Blake Lupe has it for the Falcons on the outside. Keeps it on the outside to Terrell Alchesay at the top of the key. Back over to the right-hand side, driving it in. Trying to get it up there is Quintero for the Falcons. And it's rebound by the Falcons. Goes in the basket for two. 61-45 is your score. Lobos have it. Setting up for three on the outside. Tyler Claridge sinks it from the right-hand side. Beautiful three-pointer. Lobos 64-45. Falcons have it on the outside. Terrell Alchesay has it at the top of the key. Pass it back on the outside to the right, over to the left. Getting set up in three-point position, going for three, bounces it off the rim. Alchesay does not get the ball in, and ball is passed over, going up for two. It goes in the basket. Jake Lyman, but the whistle was blown, so does that basket count?
No, they're calling him traveling there before he went up. Took too many steps before he went in, but Alchesay can't leave either Dallin Chapman or Tyler Claridge that open there, because they're going to get good looks at those threes, and they've been hitting them without any trouble. So Alchesay's got to step up that pressure and get out to the outside to make sure that that doesn't happen.
All right, Terrell Alchesay bringing it across the line for the Alchesay Falcons. Passes it over to Blake Lupe, and the whistle's blown.
Probably a little flake from the pom-pom on the court. Referee wanted to make sure he got it off there so nobody got hurt slipping on it.
6:31 left in this ball game, everybody. What an exciting ball game here it is tonight. Terrell Alchesay at the top of the key gets it over into the hands of Blake Lupe. Blake Lupe's shot attempt is too short. It's no good. Rebound by the Lobos. Lobos driving it down. That is Dallin Chapman. Finally on the right-hand side of the court. Cross-court pass. Big pass to Jordan Gardner. And the ball goes out of bounds. Huge pass coming from Tyler Claridge cross-court.
Yeah, they're moving the ball around pretty quick to make sure that they can get some good shots there, keeping Alchesay off of them there to be able to move that ball.
Tyler Claridge looking to find somebody open. Finally finds Keegan Bjorn. And bounce pass to the outside, back over to Keegan Bjorn.
Lobos coach called timeout there.
All right, well, it was pretty difficult to do anything with that ball. It looked like Tyler Claridge was just surrounded by the Alchesay Falcons. 6:03, once again, head over to the White River Jackson Hewitt. Get a $50 get $50 instantly on a Walmart e-gift card or an Amex card when they file your taxes. Minimum tax prep fee required, but you'll get a $50 Walmart e-gift card or Amex card from Jackson Hewitt in the White River Motel.
Yeah, Gene, so third period stats here. Alchesay was 8 of 15 from the field for 20 points. While on Snowflake, they were 8 of 19 from the field and 3 for 4 from the free throw line for 21 points.
All right, and it's Lobo ball. That's Tyler Claridge doing the inbound pass. Gets it over to Dallin Chapman. Dallin Chapman driving it around. Ooh, sneak bounce pass over to Jordan Gardner. Up and under the basket. Going for two. That was beautiful. And that was Keegan Bjorn sinking it for a beautiful two. 66-45. Lobos maintaining their lead. The Falcons trying to get something going here. Blake Lupe has it. Passes it over, keeping it on the outside to Lamar Ray. Lamar Ray surrounded by Lobos, but gets it inside the paint to Shenakai Hopper. Goes for two. Ball's no good. Rebound by the Lobos. Here comes Tyler Claridge driving it down. Tries to do a pass over to Jordan Gardner into the corner, but nobody was there. Ball goes out of bounds, and we've got a timeout here. Is there a timeout called? I thought there was a timeout called. No, I guess not.
Just ball went out of bounds there.
All right. Falcons have the ball, keeping it on the outside. And the ball was passed between the Falcons, tipped by the Lobos, but the Falcons keep possession of the ball. Blake Lupe, inbound pass to Lamar Ray at the top of the key. Lamar looking around, signaling to his players. Bounce pass on the outside. Blake Lupe now at the top of the key, looking around. They're trying to figure out what to do, keeping it on the outside. Gets it into the hands of Jalen Parrish, who sinks it. Jalen Parrish sinks it from the left-hand side for two. 66-47, your score. Lobos had it. Falcons got it back. And guess what? Jalen Parrish does it again. 2 times in a row. Another two for the Falcons. Lobos now have it on their end of the court. Getting set up for three.
Alan Chapman.
Beautiful. Sinks it. 69-49, keeping that 20-point spread in this ball game here tonight. Thanks for joining us as we stream live in HD and on our website, kwkm.com. Going for three on the outside. The Falcons' shot attempt is no good. It's knocked out of bounds, and it's going to be
Snowflake ball.
Snowflake ball.
Yeah, Gene, like I said, Dallin Chapman wide open in the corner, and they find him, puts up that three-point, goes in.
Kurt Wood over Jordan Gardner. Back over to Kurt Wood. Inbound pass, gets it over to Dallin Chapman. Up and under. Shot attempt is too much. Driving it inside the paint. The Lobos are trying to get something going. Wow, quick passes are intercepted now by the Falcons. Driving it up and under. Beautiful drive all the way by himself. That was Jalen Parrish once again scoring two for the Falcons. Going for three on the outside, and he makes it from the top of the key. Dallin Chapman. 72-51, Lobos hang on to their lead. Alchesay trying to answer back, keeping it on the outside, driving it up and under, sinks it, beautiful shot. Quintero makes that one. 72-53, 3:27 left in this ball game. Is the point spread too great for the Falcons to come back and make something happen? Well, we'll have to see. It's a fast-moving ball game. Many things could happen in this short amount of time. Dallin Chapman does the inbound pass for the Lobos. He gets it over to Kurt Wood. Kurt Wood dancing around, trying to get past, cross the line. All right, finally over to Jake Lyman, deep in the left-hand corner. Back on the outside. All right, going in the three-point position is Dallin Chapman. Sinks it again from the left-hand side, a triple. 75-53. The Lobos are hitting those triples consistently tonight. They're doing a great, great job. And the Alchesay Falcons had the ball. It goes wild. It's going to be Lobo ball.
Yeah, Gene, just like I said, The Alchesay Falcons can't leave Dallin Chapman or Tyler Claridge wide open on the wing to be able to put up those threes.
Kurtwood has the ball, driving it around. He's driving it in. Bounce pass up and under to Garson Hatch, who sinks it for two on the right-hand side. 77-53. The Lobos are on top. Alchesay has the ball on the outside. Blake Lupe passes over to the deep right-hand corner. They're trying to get somebody set up for a deep three-pointer, but the ball goes wild off the hands of Quintero, so it's going to be Lobo ball.
Yeah, Gene, one of the things I need to try to start keeping track of are assists, because I guarantee you Kurtwood's probably got about 20 assists tonight as he's just been dishing the ball to everybody.
Lobos have the ball. Here comes Dallin Chapman. Ooh! Passes the ball right into the hands of Ignatius Lupe, but the whistle's blown.
I think they're going to get a foul on 21 reaching in. Jalen Parrish pick up his second for the night.
All right, so Lobo ball. And that's Dallin Chapman. Wow. Being very well guarded. Over to Coy Kelly. Back over to Dallin Chapman at the top of the key. Back over to the right to Coy Kelly. Bounce pass back to Dallin. Tries a three-point attempt. The shot's too short. Bounces off the rim. Falcons have the ball. Here they are down on the Falcon end. Going for two. Up and under. Shot's no good. Shot attempt by Chad Amos. Lobos rebound that ball, and here they come driving it down. And that is Coy Kelly. Bounce pass goes wild, goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Lobo ball. Must have been tipped out of bounds by the Falcons.
Yeah, as they were trying to gather the ball in, it went out of bounds.
Coy Kelly just tosses it in. It gets into the hands of the Falcons. Keeping it on the outside, going for three. Shot attempt is too short. It's no good. Ignatius Lupe on that shot attempt. Lobos now have the ball on the outside. On the right-hand side. Ball is now stolen by the Falcons. Falcons driving it down. Wow, that's number 33 for the Falcons, Tyrek Kosei. Loses control, in fact, falls down. The ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be Lobo ball. All right, here come the Lobos. Coy Kelly has it, passes it over to Jake Lyman. Back over to Coy Kelly. Coy Kelly driving it in, back over to Jake Lyman. Jake Lyman's on the outside, trying to find somebody's open, can't find anybody, decides to drive it in himself, gets inside the paint, up and under. For two on the right-hand side. Great job. Sinks it for two, 79-53. The Lobos maintain this lead as the Falcons do a shot attempt, and there's a foul called.
Yeah, it should be on number 3, Coy Kelly. Let's see what they call. Nope, number 5 called against Dallin Chapman. Basically a reach in, get him on the wrist there as he was going up for the ball.
Quintero's at the free throw line. Can't get it in there. 79-53. We have less than a minute in this ball game. Larger spread of the points than we were expecting here tonight. Second shot attempt is no good. And now it's Lobo ball. Coy Kelly's going to do the inbound pass for the Lobos. Gets it over to Dallin Chapman. Dallin Chapman gets it over to Coy Kelly. Coy Kelly gets it over to Jake Lyman. Jake Lyman looking to find somebody open. Dallin Chapman's open. Way on the outside, though. Bounce pass over to Jake Lyman. Gets it over to Coy Kelly, who's on the right-hand side, trying to get it inside. Can't do it, keeping it on the outside. The Lobos still have it on the outside. Back to Coy Kelly. Bounce pass over to Dallin Chapman. Ball goes wild, and the ball's just loosely going over and gets in the hands of the cheerleaders of the Lobos. It's going to be Falcon ball. We have 24 seconds left. Score 79-53 Lobos. Big wide spread over the Alchesay Falcons. Alchesay going for a three-point shot. Hastings trying that one. Doesn't go anywhere. It's circles around. We've got 10 seconds, under 10. They're doing the countdown now. The Lobos have the ball. Bounce pass to Dallin Chapman on the outside. And the whistle's blown as he passed it over to Corey Kelly, we only have 3.2 seconds left in this ball game. 79-53. Lobos have held that lead all night long.
Yes, they have. It's just, their speed's just been a little too much for the Alchesay Falcons to keep up with.
All right, here we are, final moments of the game. Jake Lyman just bouncing that ball as the buzzer runs out. And the Lobos win, keeping that 10-game winning streak. Now it's 11, 79-53, and the Alchesay Falcons have their first loss after 13 straight wins in a row. We'll take a 2-minute timeout, and when we come back, we'll do a recap here of the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week.
Now, Cable One has doubled its best deal on high-speed internet. We've doubled the speed for the same low price. 100 megs, just $35 a month. Thinking of switching? Now's the time. Call Cable One at 855-873-9587. Get more speed for your money and 100% better streaming of movies and videos. 100 megs, just $35.